love it when I turn up the bass.
Didn't send me the live link.
No, fuck you on the live link. Hello, people. Slightly fucking late, but that's due to fucking technical difficulties on... Yeah, let's not blame anybody, eh?
Yeah, we couldn't get
Let's not
Callum out of
blame
makeup.
Callum.
I'll tell you what
Yeah.
it was.
You know what I mean? Fucking shortest one of the fucking group, look.
Finished in makeup.
Unbelievable.
Eh?
Anyway, what's happening, peeps? You all good? Happy,
Yeah.
joy.
Yes.
Oh,
A week full of stuff.
Oh, a week full of stuff. That's
Was it white?
concept.
oh, well, was it white?
It'd be all white on the
I do
night.
happen to have this. Oh, I can't hear Cal.
Oh, it's alright, he ain't saying nothing.
He was.
What?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No. What the fuck's going on with this?
Evening all, deadly, free range, cracking
Evening,
peeps.
people.
Is somebody going to send me the link?
Oh, you were serious, were you?
What?
You really wanted the link? I'll tell you what. I'll post it in the stream and then you can pick it up from there.
Say again?
If I post it in the stream, you'll be able to pick it up from there, won't you?
Oh, look. I'm incompetent. Stop it.
I mean, let's have it right, dude. It's already in
But you
the
Catholic.
Discord for you.
Well, it is now.
Oh. Evening, Phil. So, anyway,
You know, Phil.
what are we doing? Cognitive dissonance.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Somebody want to enlighten me?
Holding two beliefs that are contradictory to each other
Is it just
Oh,
two? I just thought it was
That
like
is-
at
more
the same
than
time.
two or more,
Yeah.
really.
The fashion.
Oh, yeah, but okay. You can do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 LGBTQ up your arsehole. I don't know.
I'm glad you brought on the LGBTQ and all that malarkey, right? Because that's where you need a lot of cognitive dissonance from what I gather. Because people that tell you their pronouns, right, are just projecting what they would like to be their reality. So what their
Yeah.
reality is and what your reality is seen, obviously,
Yeah.
the good majority of the time, is going to differ, any.
Yeah.
Because if they're projecting the reality of being a unicorn,
and Narnia.
and you
That's
don't
their
see
reality.
a unicorn, but if you don't say you see a unicorn, you're a bigot.
Well, if you give me right drugs, I'll
hamburger.
tell you unicorn.
I'm
I'm a bigot. I must be.
wondering, does that sound about right though?
Oh, aye.
If you don't like degeneracy, you're an arsehole to these people.
Oh. Well,
Oh, well, that's a bit, again, really. That's an opening.
well, it's definitely an
Yes.
opening. Otherwise,
Oh,
it'd be
anyway.
proper. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Moving on.
yeah. So, what's the score then? If you don't believe somebody else's reality that they want to project, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
If what we're seeing in Canada and America does end up over here, you're going to be at the point in time where unless you accept that somebody is saying they're a unicorn and believe their reality of them being a unicorn,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to end up
Bigot.
being arrested
And a bigot. And a
or at
fascist.
least fined.
That was Bill C-16, wasn't it? Originally from Canada that Jordan Peterson was talking about, which was compelled speech. He said,
Yeah.
I'm all recording you whatever you want me to. That's okay, because that's just common courtesy. I might think you're a fucking fruitcake up top, but I'm going to be kind and address you, accordingly.
Yeah, but the
But
thing is,
when you get the government stepping in, compelling you,
You must.
Awesome.
that's a different kettle of fish altogether. And just look at the way that it's going in Scotland with the fucking Abu Hamza. Not Abu Hamza.
Oh,
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Who's that geezer up in Scotland?
what the hell?
Hamza Yusuf and Tim.
Yusuf fucking
Hamza
Cat
Yusuf.
Is it Yusuf Cat Stevens?
I've no idea, mate.
Oh, come on, yes, you do. You know that. You do. You know the guy.
Man in
White.
music.
White. Him.
Yeah.
Oh, Yusuf Hamza.
Yeah, him.
Ethan's just fucking told you, you deaf twat.
Well, I said Abu Hamza.
You can't
How
say
many
that.
records have you produced, you daft fucker?
I can't hear you, mate.
Pardon?
You know what I mean?
What's that?
He's meant to be the audio fucking tech.
I know.
What?
I know, yeah.
I ask you. No, but I mean, this is actually. It sounds stupid, but apparently in
Hey, they've
Scotland
got their
now.
own tartan now.
Yeah, but in
they've got their own
Scotland,
Oh.
you can't offend somebody. It's illegal to offend somebody.
Clan.
What's that
The
about?
Wu-Tang Clan.
But it is. It's the erosion of free speech within Scotland,
Compelled.
and it's permeating its way all throughout society.
I'd say
It's-
it's, the erosion of any brain cells in there.
Well, how can you bring in a law that makes it illegal for you to offend somebody? Because I find the law offending.
We're being
It's offensive.
Yeah.
we're being persecuted for calling a cunt a cunt.
Or a fat person, thunder thighs.
Yeah.
So
Or
this
gammon.
bloke that got done for Thunder Fighting were in Scotland then.
Yeah.
on a train.
You never.
They got fined, what was it, £280 or something?
Thunder thighs for calling someone thunder thighs.
Aye, there's a bit more
That
to it. It
means
was more like,
man, you've got strong thighs to keep me close to you, darling. Eh? Thunder thighs.
Oh, where's it
was
going to
a
end now?
compliment in the days.
I mean, where's it going to
Eh?
end?
A horse rider's got thunder thighs.
Well, it's not like that. You keep to yourself anyway. You look at it, you think it, but you don't say it, do you?
Well,
you know,
that's all well and good for normal people. But me, if I see something and I think it's funny, it's coming out my mouth. And that's going to
but
get me in trouble.
hang on. I just want to get back on what Callow's saying. According to what's her name, Smurthwaite, that feminist. Apparently, you don't even have to say it. All you
I
have to
know.
do is
Apparently,
look
yeah.
at them lasciviously. What lasciviously?
Honestly.
What does that mean? Licking your lips. Fuck off, you hairy armpit cunt. Fuck off. Get
I
wrecked.
look at everyone that I hate them. It's just a natural look I've got. I can't help it.
Well, how about that fucking blind bloke in the gym that you know what I mean? He's there, fucking, and the woman, he goes, I hear
That's
these
right,
footsteps
yeah.
coming up to me. Fucking,
Yeah.
and I was like, hello? And the woman's going, why are you staring at me? I'm blind.
Yeah.
I'm not staring at you. Yes, you are. You stared at me. I'm fucking blind. And she went off
And
and
then
got the
the
manager.
geezer came over and he
Yeah.
was like, well, it doesn't really matter. What do you mean it doesn't really... I don't know... Oh, you dense cunt.
The manager of the place
Fucking
goes,
thing.
it don't matter that you're blind. Stop staring at our clientele.
What he should have
How?
done over, felt a tip,
have you tried
felt
not
a tip
staring?
and all that. Use a bit of braille.
That's the thing. Can you
Fuck's
braille
sake.
stare? It's like, well,
Mm. Yeah, the braille stare. We'll call it that.
and here's another thing, right? How do blind people dream?
Go ask them.
Well, I would, but I don't know many blind people, to be fair. Fucking. But I'm on about the ones that are like blind from birth, you know what I mean? Never seen ever. Do
Right,
the dream.
I don't know. I mean, to dream, you have to materialize something in your memory for you to dream.
Well,
You can't just make shit up unless their dreams are just blotches or. What they will dream is voices
yeah,
and
the
touch.
audio and
Well,
feeling.
because people explain shit to them so they can imagine.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but
Because
hang on.
I
What
want
do you
to think
mean?
about
Yeah,
that. Apparently, they tell people like describe something, they describe the colours, and then they imagine the colours in their head.
how the fucking hell do you describe a colour?
Well,
That's the thing, isn't it? How do you describe a colour?
You see this orange
I
thing?
mean-
you know,
No,
this
no,
orange
no,
thing's
no.
not blue. Well, that's all well and
No.
good, but I ain't seen neither.
Yeah, the thing is, you think about
It's
it,
a
right?
bluey black.
If you paint a room blue, what do you describe blue as? Normally, it's a cold colour.
Or a mood.
you just look up at the sky. It's blue.
Oh,
They can't see the
yeah,
sun.
but you
Right.
can
No,
fucking
I
see
shouldn't have
it,
said that.
Not really.
can they?
That's an
So
excuse.
describing something like that to them, that's how they have. I don't know. I suppose their dream.
No, you're quite right, mate. You are absolutely quite right. This is a cold sound. This is a warm sound.
They
Absolutely.
might dream
You're quite
their
right,
braille
Cal.
book that they've read. They might read a braille book and get full fucking imagination in it. We don't know. We'd have to ask one.
No, but
Mind you, Reza, I
Cal
thought
is
you were
right.
blind going on your last missus.
Yeah, I just wish I was.
I mean, there have been composers that painting colours. You know that they're not necessarily writing the notes per se, but they're perceiving colours. And yeah, I
I
should
wonder
imagine.
if they see colours through musical instruments as well. You know, like notes and sound.
Oh,
they imagine
absolutely.
colours.
Well,
Oh, absolutely,
everything has
but
a
they're just-
vibration.
That colours are used as a description in musical terminology all the time. You know, it's that's a bit
Notes.
dark. Yeah,
Oh,
indeed.
he wasn't blind, was he? He was deaf. Which is even
You know,
worse.
it just goes on and on and on.
Like a cat or a dog, listening to the electricity cables.
We can't hear you, Free.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Okay, now.
Yeah, I'm using mine. I was like, yeah, so if there's any blind people watching this, let us know. They can listen. What are you
Well,
fucking
all
laughing
listening to
at?
this.
They might be listening to us, man.
Yeah, well, they're not watching, are they? They're listening.
Yeah.
Hey, hey.
Yeah. Unless they've got a braille TV,
I don't know.
Hey,
I mean,
It's like painting colours for a
a
blind person.
prescription
There's-
windscreen in your car.
don't be like that, man.
I got an
I mean,
idea. I got an idea.
go on.
Email or send a message to the blind surfer dude.
Yeah, or more importantly, blind surfer dude, if you ever get to listen to this, fucking let me know. Because there's another thing I'd like to know. How do blind people surf the net?
Is
Yeah,
it the
well,
net or is it the ocean?
He does it because he's a voice. He's
He's a
actually a
voiceover.
voice narrator. Yeah, voiceover dude.
All right.
Oh,
goddamn good
Sorry,
voice.
I thought you meant surfers and surfboards and
Yeah, he
waves.
does.
He does.
He does.
He does.
He does.
I wasn't on about that, but he does that. But more,
All
no,
together now.
blind people use computers
Good,
much.
good vibrations.
Oh dear. Oh, that's dark. Shut up, champ.
But
That's
the thing
dark.
is, Tree, he hasn't always been blind, and he's still got slight, like he can sort of distinguish between light and dark. But he uses Google
right,
a lot, doesn't
fucking-
he? I think.
I'd hate to be a fucking blind man. He's fucking You know what I mean?
But to surf on it, you
can't
must
do
be doing
that.
something with the balance of the waves. You know, there must be some sort of vibration that you're feeling,
No,
to
he
manage
surfs
those waves.
with somebody watching him and telling him there's a wave coming. And then when
Oh,
waves
right, okay.
self ready, and then away he goes.
Still got a balance, though, haven't he? Fuck, no.
Yeah, I could see the
Yeah, I
difference
still
there.
don't know what any
Blindly.
of this has got to do with cognitive dissonance, though. But fucking,
You don't
the
need your
time.
eyes to balance. Yes, you do.
Oh,
you don't need your eyes
Yeah.
to balance, but you need your ears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you throw
Especially
an
if
ear
you
out,
get fluid.
yeah, I've thrown an ear out and I hit the floor straight away and was going round in circles. I just thought, if I'm going to end up like this, just finish me now.
has my camera gone off?
Yeah, your camera's
Right.
gone off.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, 1 sec.
You know why, do you?
I most certainly do.
Yeah. You left Ninja. Well, there you go. Never mind, eh?
Mm.
What was that?
Yes.
All of a sudden,
Cognitive dissonance.
hey, look. His camera goes off and the view count goes up.
Ah,
Say nothing. Has it come back on yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's back on.
He's
all the time.
on.
So, what are we going with this then? Cognitive dissonance.
Well, we've got a lot of it going on in America, which took Boris Johnson to drag himself out within, I don't know, 5 minutes and bring out the oh, Britain are with you, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, he is fucking American.
Well, he's bringing out Matt Hancock again, isn't he?
Oh, God, yeah.
is he?
Hey, well, they must need old people putting into fucking care homes again.
He should be in prison.
What's he bringing Hancock in to do?
It's going to be part of the cabinet.
He should be taking the blame for something else.
Will he be the hinge?
I bet his mates are thrilled to fucking mates. Oh, Matt's got a cabinet position. Fucking great. Book your holiday. Doris, cancel that Tenerife. Get it Barbados. Why is that?
Yeah.
Nick's got a new job. Sorry.
God knows what he'll be up to next. But yes, the Roe v. Wade abortion thing instantly crossed the Atlantic within seconds.
No way.
Thanks to our Prime Minister from America.
Okay, let's put a vote up.
The vote upon what?
Okay, all right. Let me put my cards on the table. I think if you're some sort of fucking whore that opens up your legs and gets fucking pregnant just purposely, so you can then celebrate going and killing that unborn child, you're a cunt.
You're a monster.
Yeah.
They are all monsters.
Definitely worse than a cunt. That is evil.
And we've all seen it.
Mhm.
And we've all seen it in America. We've all seen those fucking birds dancing around in front of the Planned Parenthood. They've got no fucking big. Whoa, you evil cunts! You
Well,
just
Johnson turned around and
I
said
know.
how sad it is for the Roe and Wade to be done. There's 700 and odd thousand babies aborted a year. He said it's sad to industrially kill babies.
And also, if we were to take it more on the, as much as I hate to go down the segregation road, but wasn't it all introduced so that it would split up and get the black votes? Wasn't it? Wasn't that what it was all about? You disrupt the family, you're going to put them on benefits and you get the votes from them.
Well,
It's just despicable. Absolutely. And then you get these disgusting people.
Awful.
disgusting people, members of the public that
Subhumans, untermensch.
behave in ways that is just unfathomable. I'd like to
Savages.
think for most of us.
I'll say it a bit like this. Yeah, a woman's body, her choice, her right. But the man that put the baby there should also have the fucking equal choice and right. There's one.
Well, that's
thing.
one way of looking at it. Another way of looking at it is you cannot fucking kill a baby once it's come out. Because they're doing late-term abortions, aren't they? The baby comes out, and then they have the conversation between the mum and a qualified clinician. That's the way it's worded. That's the way it's worded between the mum and a qualified clinician after the baby's been born, whether or not it should be terminated.
Right. Now, that's what I was saying. Right? My way of seeing this is simple. Fucking,
terminated, killed.
Mama.
It's a woman's right. Fucking her body, her choice. If you start taking people's fucking autonomy away from them, you're onto a bad, slippery fucking slope. But the bloke that put it there is also fucking held responsible and should have a fucking say in it too. Now, for the people that are going out there and using abortions as fucking contraceptive, I think yous lot need to be fucking sterilised from the outset. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is no point in fucking...
Keep your fucking mouth shut.
You are not responsible enough.
How do you, right, go, oh, no, I don't want the first 5 kids, but I'll have the 7th, you know what I mean, 6th, or whichever, what is he? What's the score?
Shopping at CNA.
Just die alone.
Just shouldn't be the case at all. You shouldn't be using that. I mean, there is reasons for fucking why abortion is fucking practical. There is. Whether you like to admit it or not, you know what I mean? Or whether you want to fucking just brush over
abortions in America, and somebody can fact check me, and please correct me if I'm incorrect. Abortions in America that are due to rape and incest, bleep, are less than 1% of all the abortions.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Probably.
So, let's put that one to bed.
Well, I'm saying putting it to bed. That's all. I just said that there is reasons. There are, in cases, there are reasons why it's fucking practical.
Okay, right, okay.
I wasn't saying that this is why you should fucking think it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if a mother is gonna die from...
I mean, if there's complications and stuff like that, and it's putting the fucking woman's life at risk...
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Fucking shit needs to be dealt with.
That's a moral decision that I don't know. Is that a moral decision? Is it?
Well, some people would be fucking seriously torn. Me personally, it would be a simple fucking thing. I'd save the missus. You know what I mean? As much as it would kill me to lose the kid, fucking. I've known my missus for a very long fucking time. B, I'll never be able to have another one of her. You know what I mean? Just the same as technically you'll never be able to have another one of them, that kid. But you've got options and you could have another kid. It isn't like, you know what I mean?
I don't know whether that exposes a bit of a contradiction in my point of view, because I agree with you. Because I agree entirely. Yeah.
But as for this, like, fucking when the kid's born type fucking abortion, that ain't abortion, that's murder. Because I was told somewhere in, I think, California.
Infanticide, I think they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that law is weird in California.
Everything's weird in California.
Viva Freya was looking at it earlier, and it's weird. The 7-day thing.
Well, at one time they were trying to get it up to 28 days. I don't know if it ever passed for the 28 days after the child was born.
But then the question was put, wasn't it? It was put in. It was either the Congress or the Senate. It was okay. So if it's not 28 days, is it 1 year? Is it 4 years? where does it stop?
I mean, what is it? I mean,
yeah, when it's like, yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah.
No, this is not a pair of fucking Gucci fucking trainers. This is not a fucking car. This is not anything like that. It isn't a 28-day sale or return. You know what I mean? Oh, is this kid gonna give me fucking shoes today? Oh no, I better send it back and have an abortion.
I'll take it back.
The fuck?
Unbelievable.
I mean, yeah, I don't get it.
And also, I mean, I don't mean to get all a bit on the other side as well, but on the other side, how many people can't have kids that really would bring kids up well?
Right here.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Who will adopt?
Yeah, but the problem is there's millions of kids in care homes around America, and like it was discussed, if all them kids got into a loving home, there won't be any of these care homes, and that's why they're stuck in care homes, because of the money.
Yeah. Same in the UK, mate. It's the same in the UK. My mum became a registered foster carer, and it was disgusting. She got out of it. She only did it as, you know, in the 70s, late 60s, 70s, because to look after children. And she saw the system for what it was, and it's all as you say, a gravy train. And it's disgusting the way it's all set up. In the UK.
Treat like pieces of meat, and it's just their lives are hell.
Well, it should be took off the system under general principle then, shouldn't it?
But like you think about it, there's a lot of kids that could be with family members, but the courts won't allow it because they've got a bit of weight on them, or they don't talk like that.
Or they smoke.
Yeah. I'm sorry, no. It's fucking pathetic. If a family member is...
Lover. Yeah.
And that child is comfortable to be with that family member, and that family member wants that child, then let that kid be with that family member.
Yeah, but
stop interfering.
Yeah, but there's a problem there, and it's called money. For every child that gets took out of the system, then the local council can't apply to the government for hundreds of thousands of pounds to raise that kid. I mean, what does my head in it, right? Private foster carers are getting like £450 per week per child, right?
Exactly, per child.
Yeah, per child. So they take like 3 or 4 fucking kids in.
And they then have to get fucking an accountant to sort out their income tax. Yeah. Because they're earning too much.
I mean, $2,000 a week near enough. Or, I mean, you get 4 kids, that's $2,000 a week near enough you got coming into the house.
I know people that do it.
You know what I mean? It's a ridiculous amount of money, but yet, fucking, what about the people that are on low-income fucking jobs? Yeah? Why don't they give them the help for the families in that way, you know what I mean? How come a private foster carer needs £450 a week for a kid, but nobody else does? Why?
Everything's fucked.
There's so much money in kids being kept in care. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and it's wrong.
It is.
You can't.
And now we head to degeneracy.
Well, you can't fucking fight the system. I mean, social care, or the SS, social services. I mean, they have a lot of power, and they're unaccountable. They're completely unaccountable, and the power that the wields can destroy families.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Honestly, some of those youngsters will be better off living on the fucking street than in those fucking institutions.
Oh,
they need loving people, and all they're getting is corrupt bastards.
They call them care homes for, like, the kids, instead of orphanages and stuff like that. like care homes for the kids. They don't know care. Half the staff, as much as some of the staff would want to fucking give a shit, there's too many rules in the way for them to be able to do anything. You know, if you've seen a 7-year-old kid walking out of her house, now I've had enough, I'm leaving, and walk out, you know what I mean? You go, I don't think so, come back here. They can't do that. Their standard protocol is to let the kid go, phone the police and report the kid as missing.
Literally, they don't give a fuck.
They will literally watch a kid of any age walk out and they can't do a thing. If they touch the kid, they can be done for it.
Do you know, I've only just walked back into this conversation, and so I'm presuming it's about... I'll highlight it a little bit more. I watched one today, and there was this, I don't know, 12, 13, 14-year-old young man in London with the old, you know, he had the black bandana and the black face mask, and he was angle grinding. And he got caught. He was angle grinding a push bike. So I think it was an e-bike. And he got caught, and members of the public got involved, and then the police got involved, and all through it was going, "Give me back my grinder, pal. Give it back to me, man. Give it back to..." But there was nothing, you know?
Maybe he was a steel worker.
I'm surprised he actually got stopped by general public.
Mm.
People just look on and walk away, don't they?
No, he's actually pushed into a telephone box. Well, I say telephone box, you know, the silver thing, not a red one.
Not like the good old days, eh?
No, indeed, yeah.
Yeah, the ones that smell to piss every time you
Yeah.
have to go in.
Yeah, public toilets.
Fucking
The ones where you could ring up people at the middle of the night and go, "Heartbeat."
Oh, it was you, was it?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I seriously don't think that the social services is fit for purpose in some aspects. I mean, don't get me wrong, some kids fucking anywhere would be better than the situation that they're in. But fucking...
That's what I mean about this. That's what I mean about this kid that was in this video today in London. No, it couldn't have been London. Anyway, he was so not used to authority. He was so used to being able to walk out, walk away. He goes, it was to the police officer, like, "Just check me, just let me go, You can't stop me," you know?
Unbelievable. No respect. They don't give a fuck.
Mm. Well, he was a young boy and hasn't been taught. You know? I don't want to get all liberal and fucking softy, but...
No father in the house.
Oh.
I suppose that's an obvious point I'm trying to make.
I mean, what has changed, right? I mean, from the times where we was being brought up to now, it's frowned upon to physically chastise your kids, and to be fair, there's a limit that, you know. Some
we had
people
the
say
caning
that's fair
still
enough.
in school when I was at school.
Yeah.
And parents could clip this, you know, you got fucking punished for what you did. And half the time you deserve what you fucking got. It made you respect and no consequences.
The thing that shocked me the most is when I started hearing kids calling parent line on their calling child line on their parents for smacking. That's the thing that really got to me. You know, because that's in the privacy of your own home, and you're being chastised, not beaten, not life-changing injuries, but maybe a life-changing lesson.
Yeah. Make you smart for a second.
And that was, I don't know, what, 30-odd years ago when I first heard something shit along those lines?
Yeah, be an orphan. It was my kid.
40 odd years ago, yeah.
Off you go. Enjoy your care home.
Oh. Discipline. I mean, discipline don't hurt. You fucking, you learn your lesson, you wipe your mouth, you move on.
It's not that it doesn't hurt, mate.
It needs bringing back.
It's essential.
It is essential.
Well,
exactly. It's for characters, to build your character. You know consequence. You know your rights and wrongs. You learn things with your parents. We would all learn things when we, by our parents that put us in good stead. Kids today, they got no respect for fucking anybody. Nobody. Don't give a fuck about stabbing each other. They're looking at each other like the pieces of fucking meat. What sort of fucking world's that?
Yeah, and it's only going to get worse the more that this goes on, though, isn't it? It's, that's what I mean. What you can see and what you're being told is completely two different fucking kettles of fish, isn't it?
This wasn't my Britain that I grew up in. This is not the Britain I grew up in. If there was a murder in this country when I was 11 or 12, it would be headline news. Just one murder in the country.
Yeah.
Look at it now.
But then again, mate, let's be honest. I need to counter that a little bit, but the internet has opened up all of this. There's so much more shit that goes on in our own community, full stop anyway, let alone nationally, let alone internationally. Because I'm with you that I remember it was the, who's the guy with the walking down, the rapist in the 70s? Peter Sutcliffe. I remember those adverts when they put them on the BBC. If you hear somebody walking behind you, do you remember that? Yeah. But equally, there were people getting murdered left, right, and centre elsewhere.
Yeah, I see. We are opened up now to more information than we ever was before.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the beauty of the internet. The problem is, it's also, because we get so much fucking information, we can also be deceived really fucking easily as well.
Very true, my friend.
And, fake news is all the way around.
It's everywhere, and how do you disseminate it?
Yeah, it is getting harder, but mainly if you look at the mainstream media, anything that they say, just do a 180 of and you'll be somewhere near.
Well, I discovered
well,
360.
wrong. Yeah.
Flex bitches.
So Rich?
I said if you post things and it's misinformation, flex normally bitches.
Oh, it's already been posted, mate.
Alright.
Oh yeah. Fuck it. I was born in Bradford. He was a nightmare, Robloxer and everything. Bradford. Oof. That's a lovely part of the country now, isn't it?
City of culture, Free State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whose culture?
Well,
it's a city of culture.
Yeah.
Like Glasgow, that's been.
This is the thing nowadays, though, because I was under the impression that England had no culture. We had no
heritage.
So.
Yeah.
I know.
Now all of a sudden we got cities of culture.
Maybe it was a city of culture means that's where the most people died this year. Like Glasgow and Liverpool and I don't know.
Honestly, all of that is designed to wind people up, because what does it actually mean for that community? I mean, I've had my hometown called X, Y, and Z in the past. And, it's great on Facebook, and it's great on the local rag, and it barely makes local news on the TV. But to anybody that's local, it's like, it's just words. It's words. There's nothing else. Nothing's changed, nothing's improved, nothing's happened. Oh, tell a lie, there's a few flowers put up in flower pots on the top of lampposts.
Yeah, they paint old abandoned buildings to make them look like they've been used.
Mm.
They paint fake windows and fake doors on buildings. That's
Mr.
what
Ben inside.
Yeah, but
in Newport when Obama came. Remember that? When Obama came and they laid short roads off to lay all this tarmac, so this great big thing could actually drive down the road.
Oh, it's the tank, is it? Not the tank.
The beast.
The beast.
Yeah, and the roads have never been touched since.
Yeah,
you can tell that.
Obama came, did he? He came all over Big Mike.
Well, what you call it, weren't it? What it that? NATO or UN thing? And it held in Newport at the.
I hope you're going to wash your mouth out.
do you think this woke agenda's gonna eat itself, fizzle out? People are gonna reject it.
It already is.
It's gonna implode on itself because they've come up with all this word salad. I'm LGBTQ 744 whatever, and then there's somebody else says, "Well, I'm this," and they can't agree on what's what. So now, mine's more important than yours.
Yeah, shut up, love. Shut up, fella. Shut up.
Right. So they're going
It's already falling apart, boys. We saw it today over the last few days with the Roe v. Wade being overturned by the Supreme Court. That suddenly all these lunatic lefties suddenly know what a woman is.
Yeah.
And body autonomy.
Yeah.
Well,
but those people that were advocating for no body autonomy by advocating for mandatory vaccines.
Yeah, jibby.
You want autonomy for your own body, but you don't have a uterus. You fucked up cunt.
Yeah,
you discarded.
The amount of blokes that are going on about it, and the blokes that are going on about it, all seem to talk very gay.
They're not blokes, are they?
No, never.
Trans women. Oh, I get so confused.
No, this is
no,
blokes.
them are trans men.
The soy boys, basically.
Boys that was girls, but girls that were boys. I don't know. But either way, I mean,
feminine.
We seen with that post that Ethan put in. I mean, Netflix. They're taking a beating because of all the woke shit they've been pushing out, and the ratings are showing it. So although it's been rammed down your throat in every mainstream media, where people have actually got a choice, right? It's telling. You know what I mean? They lost 200,000 subs.
Netflix is being offered on Sky at the moment as like a dual deal.
Yeah.
You get Sky, you get Netflix. It's like they're trying, these woke places are trying to buy.
Yeah, but
no,
Netflix now is trying to push back.
Champing at the bits.
It's realising that all this woke shit's losing them. I mean, it might be giving them fucking virtue points, but it's losing them fucking cash money. I mean, they've took a fucking nosedive in the share index, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they have.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean,
good.
They're losing subs hand over fist, and now they're starting to promote more non-woke shit that's actually getting views.
Well, yeah, we got the BBC that won't go subscription because no one will fucking have them. You got CNN that's going down the drain. Fox are fucking themselves up the arse. And, well, we know what we've got in this country, a bunch of fucking propaganda scum.
Well, the thing is, if Netflix, with all its fucking woke bollocks, is feeling the pinch when it comes to subscriptions, I mean, the BBC, the most wokest fucking diverse propaganda bullshit machine there is, if that went subscription, how many people would actually do it?
Well, there's the thing, right? they're on about not. They're just going to say, well, this is what we're going to do. No, give us a vote on it, whether we want a prescription to this. And it's no good saying, well, it's hard to do that. No, it ain't. When we have the next general election, have your paper there that says, you give you X amount of things and take one, then put it in another. It can be done that way. And the ones that say, fuck you,
that's provided that you believe in democracy.
Yeah. And we're on Ukraine's side. They decided that for us, and we've known that shit's been going on in that country for fucking 8 years. And we're disgusted because we feel sorry for both sets of fucking civilians because they have to deal with these globalist fuckers. It's disgraceful.
It's what you call it. That's how our democracy works. But obviously, we don't live in one, do we? Let's be honest.
When do you reckon the last time it was that we had a democracy?
Never.
Jesus wept.
Never. We've never had a democracy in this country.
I don't believe we have either. I think democracy was the biggest con. Sorry,
yeah. The rich have always
gone from to
class. We're allowed to think we've got democracy every 5 years. Well, it used to be 4 years, but Gordon Brown changed it to 5 years. Remember that? Hang on a minute.
Traitors of the people.
What gives you the right to extend it an extra year? We want it back to 4 years. That's
the best.
Elites have always been the problem.
Curious Bunny's in the house.
Just haven't got a clue.
Hello, Bunny.
You're right. What? You're off to bed. You moved your stream back till tomorrow. Okay, Mum. Well, I'll probably drop in at some point, no doubt. I wouldn't mind actually dropping into one of your streams. Have a word with Paz as well. But, yeah, maybe something we can sort out. But, yeah.
Yeah, we can have teletext, CFAX underneath for sometime.
Yeah, teletext or CFAX. Fucking hell, blast in the past.
Oh. Do you remember your fucking dad being on CFAX going, I've just booked us on holiday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're hoping that you have.
The thing is, most people in here will be going, what the fuck's CFAX? Teletext? What the fuck are these on about?
Fucking hell.
I mean,
television.
My first calculator was a fucking abacus, I promise you.
Yeah, but is it still a thing?
No, it's gone now, isn't it?
Oh,
the end of it.
CFAX and Oracle.
It's gone bye-bye. I can't remember what year they decided.
Replaced by Pidgin English.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it went when we went digital.
Yeah. Can't do teletext on digital.
Well, the teletext was an unused bandwidth. Like the top 32 lines or the bottom 32 lines or something.
Well,
yeah,
fancy. Someone else dies of death.
Sort of doubled or trebled, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, teletext were great, weren't it?
Oh. How did we get onto that?
Oh, you did.
How did I get onto that?
The web that leads.
Whoa. I don't know, I'm blaming somebody in the chat. For some reason, I got a teletext from the chat somewhere.
Called you a Brummy.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Subtitles on teletext.
Threw him off his game.
Yeah, no, I'm all kerfluffled now. I don't know what the score is. What are we doing? Are we live?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Once we fix Kello, we'll go live.
Oh, yeah, he broke it again,
has mic sorted out, yeah.
Yeah. And we've got cameras sorted out. We're all good.
Yeah, and he hasn't decapitated people behind him. That's actually his weather suit.
Well, you see, he's put it there, look, and it makes it look like they're dead big, but what it is a fisheye lens, and it's just stretched. Everything behind him looks stretched. But really, that whole room is in a fag box. You wouldn't believe it, would you?
Wonder what our listeners think of Flux's Charles the First look. Or Jimmy Hill. I'm not quite sure which one.
Shit.
Fuck me. Are you really in any position to criticise me?
Probably.
Yeah, but I don't go on camera and show how ugly I am. Yeah, they need prescription fucking lenses for fucking my viewing.
So, guy in the chat screaming about Dog's Minge again.
Is that?
Okay.
Is that?
I'm asking.
No, I don't know.
Random question.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he ain't in there, I don't think. It's IV, any. It's usually one going on about Crinkle.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't-
LB7, or whatever his name is, yeah.
The one that really don't like you.
Oh, well, I can't blame him. I can't blame him.
Never
He's
can I,
all
to be fair.
Well, he's alright, though. He's misguided, but he's alright.
Always.
I don't know, somebody who Flux is trying to live in rent-free in somebody else's head at the minute.
I'm just joining now. I'm just joining the chat on my TV.
Speaking of which, Free State, you're still living rent free in that other guy's head.
Am I?
Yeah, you brought it up the other day.
How many years is this now?
I don't know.
About
2.
3.
Yeah, it's been going on for a good 2.5 years
Hey,
now.
He doesn't like you either, Tramp.
2.5
He
years.
loves me.
My eyesight.
Right, 2.5
Old
years.
scald.
Rent-free in a dude's head for something I said, and I have no fucking idea what it was about. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
he's
a
a
record, that
Norwegian
is.
You
Viking
muted him.
from
He was,
somewhere else.
he was raving and you muted him. It was like death incarnate.
What if he's raving, you know what I mean? What are you meant to do? Oh well, he'll get over it. Maybe another 2.5 years.
Yeah.
But hopefully, you never
We
know.
should go and see him one time, you know. We should go and join him in a room one time and go and have a lovely chat with him.
I was
Well,
gonna say he lives in Joburg. It'd be a bad news to go and visit him.
somebody sent me a link to a server that he was in, just so I could send him a message to say, dude,
Yeah.
I don't know what I've done, man, but whatever it is, I was only messing about. It's all good. You know what I mean?
He
Or
loved us
sorry,
to
or
death,
whatever
he
it
did.
was. Mate, he
That
never
was
even
one
replied
night.
to me.
One night in Rome.
He was equivocating you to Lord Meacham.
Huh?
In case you don't know, he was the guy that set up concentration camps during the Boer Wars, like 120 fucking years ago.
But he does think he's a Viking and he's from South Africa.
Oh, fucking hell.
What?
Yeah, he's a bit mixed up. Yeah, he lives in Fantasyland. He lives in a game, apparently, doesn't he?
I don't
He still
know.
calls himself a Prussian.
Oh, duh.
What a twat.
You can't make this shit up, man.
Scald, you're a twat.
So there's some dude halfway around the world, right?
Yeah.
Probably with an effigy of me throwing darts into it on the daily.
Yeah.
It has been for the
Hey, we
last two and
spread
a half
our
years.
wings wide.
Oh man, dude, send him a link to this fucking. Go on, where is he?
Yeah, send him
Send
a
him a link to this, for fuck's
All
sake,
right,
please, man.
This will be a laugh.
If I can remember which fucking sandwiches, I'll do it myself.
Oh, my word.
Oh dear.
Here we go, tiddly boo.
What? Or if I send him a link to this server, we'll get him in the live streaming. Sort this out.
I think we'll get banned quite quickly.
Why?
Well, you do know he'll probably just refuse.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, he's not a diva as well, is he?
Mate, I don't know what his bag is. I really don't.
We were winding the fucker up like a cunt.
Oh,
Yeah, that was kind of easy though.
Where?
It was, yeah. Yeah, he loves us.
mate, I've done it without even realising.
Well, it's your natural habitat.
But usually I like to know my victims, but I don't even fucking, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He was just like a cast off.
Well, it was a laugh at the time to you, but you've had so many since that you probably just wiped it off.
Yeah, you do get some
I
people that take
remember
no
it
shit.
because he fucking hated us. He went nuts.
Not us. Just Free State and Trim.
Yeah, just us. Have you sent him
we
a
like
link?
making friends.
Did you send him a link?
He's not online.
Oh, we're so lucky we've got 12 people watching. Right.
That's right.
Once you found out we've got 12 watching,
No.
I think,
7 of them are us, though, aren't they?
Ethan, I think it's time for the fucking, what's it called?
So you just tried to do a segue, then you fucked it up. Stick to fucking playing badly music, man.
He thought just throw you under a bus.
Fucking, and the sponsors of the week, Ethan, are?
We haven't. We're doing an appeal, but there's not enough people watching.
But yeah,
No,
we need
this
more
video
to
will
do
get
the appeal.
thousands of fucking views. What you on about? You know what I mean? It might just be a live stream now with a few people that can be asked fucking dropping by. But over the fucking course of like a millennium, it'll get at least 1,000 views.
You 6 people actually watching, can you share? Because one's me. I'm on the TV here.
Yeah, well,
I've got both accounts open.
fuck you, I've got 11 bots running, so how's this work?
We're watching ourselves.
Yeah, the thing is, you can never go on YouTube's counter. That now watching's never right. I say that. I got no evidence of it, but it's never right.
I agree. I do agree.
Look, I have texted my friends over here. I have put it on Facebook. I've shared it on Twitter.
I think it's right.
I think that
So,
says
Kat-
more. Hang on. I think that says more about you, Kat, than our
Yeah,
ability.
what you're saying is, Kat, is you're a fucking jinx.
We are professionals.
Oh, Bob Boo at Freestyle, your teacher said you would not make a mark on the world. You're right. My teacher actually gave me a record, and he signed it. Try not to get arrested. That's what he actually put on it.
Was it a record by the police?
No, he was a music teacher, and he made this record. But the same teacher is also the teacher that got like kicked out of the school because he was like having a
Had a nervous breakdown.
no,
because
he was
someone
having
asking
some
him
sort
something.
of collusions with one of the sixth form girls. You know, as you do.
Oh dear.
And he was
As
telling
they
me
do.
not to get arrested.
Oh dear.
Fucking gold figure. But,
It's everywhere.
yeah, well. It is what it is, eh?
This is advice, people. Keep your penis in your pants.
He was a fucking... He wasn't a bad music teacher, actually. He could have taught you a thing, Flux.
Can't hear you, mate.
That's the tinnitus.
Hey?
It's right, everybody else can hear you.
No.
Flies spread disease, so keep yours shut.
Oh, well. So, what we doing then, peeps?
Not a lot.
You got anything else to set the piece out other than Callow's right?
Can we get Ricky Barrick on the
apparently,
show?
Can we get who
on the dark side of the net, apparently, Ukraine are allegedly swapping javelins for food at certain places on the border with somewhere or someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is pretty amazing. Apparently, also, it's been spotted on the dark net, apparently, for sale as well. So, yeah. Nothing to see here.
Hang on, what's for sale?
The Javelin missile system.
Yeah, FGM.
They got
Raven
that.
Falls.
A couple of Panzerfausts and something else. 10 crates of tin food.
Yeah, man, because
Where all those billions are going.
you often find them in the jumble cell, do you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking
grenade
rooting through the
launcher.
desk, looking at
Hands
shit
up.
CDs. Oh, look,
Next to the record
Javelin.
player.
a Javelin missile system. Just what I
Yeah.
needed. Fuck.
Just near that cabinet over there.
I thought the Javelin missile system was supposed to be kept under control by the British. They just didn't walk in and say, "Yeah, here you go, have it all." It's supposed to be top secret, and obviously they won't want the Russians having it, would they?
It's not sponsored by Steve Backley.
Well, for pallets of tin food, they can buy javelins.
All right.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder what the fuck they're going to do with them then, doesn't it?
Probably sell them on the dark web for a huge amount
No,
of profit.
yeah. There was rumours of Syria.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Making their way out there, apparently. Allegedly. Rumour mongers. No smoke without fire, I always say.
We won. Thank you. So just interacting with the chat. Carry on,
see.
please. So, how much you want for this Javelin missile system, do you know?
How much was it, Rez? In
30,000
monetary terms?
US dollars.
Or 10 crates of tin food.
Oh,
with
yeah,
a
there was
couple of
two different things.
Panzerfausts.
Yeah. There was the Javelin on the dark web, but that was reported by a Russian website, so...
Yeah. Either or. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll do a deal with you, you pair in the fucking chat, right? If this video gets half a billion, trillion, billion, zillion views, I'll show you my moves, man. How's that?
If wear a lace top.
Oh.
Eh? A lace tank top.
Yeah. Fuck it. If it gets half a billion, jillion views, right, I'll wear a fucking mankini with a rose in me fucking gob as well. How's that?
Oh, I wish.
You asked for it. You might not fucking want it when you get it, but you asked for it.
Yeah, that'll be a picture.
Oh, God. I ain't paying for the therapy after. The therapy's all on you, lot, man.
Hey, therapy, instant PTSD.
Can you imagine it? All 12 of them be going to the doctors. Oh, I need something. My eyes are just burned and scarred now with this picture.
Yeah. What's wrong with your eyes? I want you to burn them out.
Oh, very good. Here's Gillian, I'll phone her up.
Oh, no. That's not how modelling works. Yeah, it is. It is. Take it from me. It's how it's working there, man.
Yeah, look. The old news. Well, yeah, we got all those lefty libs going over in America going up.
Oh, dear.
What else we got?
This is meant to be a serious show. And all you
show?
Now, apparently, on the Spanish border, there was an enclave of Africa that literally stormed. I don't know how many thousands. There were thousands.
2,000 stormed them.
For that European border.
Yeah, it was 2,000. I reckon.
And there's
so about 10 then.
Morocco. So
what they swimming over?
Swimming over? They went through the fence, across
No, they just walking over the fucking thing. Yeah, they've ended up in a dinghy.
Okay, right. Look, there was Morocco. It was in the news. It was in the news yesterday.
Yeah.
But people, it was in. Right, I'm gonna have to go back to it. I saw the fucking people bobbing along in the sea, and then the Spanish security forces. Spanish?
Yeah.
Well,
They were walking
yeah.
up and down the street apprehending them all, and they'd been swimming in.
Well, if you have a look in the smoking rooms, there's a couple of videos in there of them literally in the towns and everything. Not many of them look that.
One of them was shivering and stuff, and
So is that how you swim then, Flux? Like a dog?
I generally behave like a
Squirrel.
spunk when I do.
Doggy crawl.
Yeah.
He swims as he does produce music.
Oh dear God!
Smackified.
Did we ever do a fucking review on that fucking Chinese fucking shit?
What Chinese?
Japanese. That they fucking dress up as their favourite characters.
Oh no, dude, that's what we should have been doing. See,
Yeah.
Next week we are going to fucking be reviewing the Lads Review Comic-Con.
Why?
God
Fucking
no!
hold on tight for that one. It's going to be a good one. Yes. And we're also going to have
Comic-Con special.
Yeah. We're going to have a side bet
by Lamborghini
on which ones are actually women and which ones are actually blokes as well, because some of them birds that do that thingy ain't really birds, by the way. But yeah, that's the one for fucking next week. Comic-Con, Lads Review Comic-Con, cosplay, all that.
Bonus.
And as for this GoFundMe for Freeze Mankini, no.
Yeah, I'll cover it.
Just no.
Lamborghini. We must mention Lamborghini this week again.
And Mercedes. Don't forget Mercedes.
And Mercedes AMG. Yeah,
C63.
And Jaguar.
Absolutely love.
Oh, Alex
them all.
Racing the other day.
What?
Fucking McLaren.
Ooh.
Down the motorway. McLaren. Nicely done. Yeah. You know what I done as I went past it?
Yes.
I fucking zoomed past it. I thought, fuck you and your McLaren. I just overtook you.
Yeah, well, we're going to race you.
Yeah.
Petrol.
Yeah.
It might not be
Hey.
the next fuel station.
Well, that's the thing. And
You
he's
might
got,
be able to afford it, mate, but you can't fucking drive it.
you know what I mean? He's got this super duper fucking fast car that fucking can still only do 70. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, in the middle lane.
Yeah, he was actually. Yeah.
What a cunt.
Oh, what else did I see? I seen a nice Bentley and an Aston Martin, in fact.
Well, that'd be a good thing to look at and all. To
What's that?
see how the sales of cars have dropped since they've introduced them speed limiters on cars.
But in Europe,
Yeah, because they come in May.
mm.
Now, they've allowed you at the moment to override the speed limiter, yeah? But I've got a sneaky feeling that it'll be black box. So if you override your limiter, I bet your insurance is putting your insurance up or saying, if you do it again, we're not going to insure you.
There'll be something, won't there? I mean, they wanted to put a limiter in there and a black box in there if they didn't want to beat you over the head and screw you for money.
They want to kill
just
the car
rip out the
industry,
ECM.
then.
Replace it.
They want to destroy the car industry, obviously.
Yeah, they do, and that's
And
a
oil.
plan, isn't it?
Yeah.
But personal autonomy in every
Exactly
sense
that.
of the word.
We got to stop these fucking monsters.
I'll just not buy a new car, though. Not that I can afford it anyway.
I'll probably put a tax on you buying second-hand cars. We can bust your engines.
Well, indeed, it's all very well and good for us old diehards to go, well, fuck you, I'm not buying an EV, I'm going to buy a petrol. You can buy petrol, but here's 10 grand a year fucking tax on it.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
why we need steam. We're going to have steam engines.
The tax us to ilt on that because we'd have to have special timber because we won't be able to burn coal.
Trust.
All that dried out stuff, you know, which makes me laugh because when you dry timber out, you take the water out on it. So it don't matter whether you're burning it or not, you're still putting the same amount of water into the ozone, you fucktards.
Yeah, but there's a
Could
thing,
have a
man.
bloody engine working by water and hydrogen. In the fucking 70s, they were doing it, and they said with the technology now, it'd be a fucking board, it'd be a fucking accelerator system, and it'd be a gas changing system, and that'd be it. Running off fucking water.
All you gotta do is just fucking get an email address that you don't give a shit about, right? Sign up to loads of fucking places so they all fucking send you to your address, like, you know, junk mail and stuff like that. Yeah? Fucking bada bing. All that junk mail comes through your door, you fucking mush it down, rip it up, and make fucking bio bricks out of it. You ain't even got to buy for your own fuel anymore. You know what I mean? Get all these advertisers to fucking pay for your fuel bill.
Yeah, if you think you're gonna, I tell you what, just listen, Mr. Boris and you elites, listen to this. You back us against the fucking wall, then you're gonna fuck around and find out.
Here's the problem, Heath. Not Heath. Fucking hell. How many times free am I going to call you Heath today? Fuck me.
Okay.
Yeah, and you were talking to Trump.
Yeah?
Oh.
That's it.
I actually was talking about Free State saying that you get your fake email address and blah, 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 blah. But even that has got a flaw in the argument because you've got to get an ESA fucking wood fuel burner, blah, blah, blah.
Tire fire.
Oh, God. It just goes on and on and on.
Yeah, but just burn lots of tyres. Everyone wants through the tyres. I'll just take the tyres and burn them. Rubber's fuel.
An old dear, 84, I think she was. And she turned round. I was earwigging because I was looking out for me name.
I think ESA, I don't know what I mean.
She just turned around. She goes, and all this climate crap they're on about, one volcano eruption, that's more than mankind's ever given it. And what does an eruption do? It brings in land and green and plants and, these fucking idiots. I was proud of the old lady, I really was. I felt like giving her a high five, but probably both of us.
As we know, it's a Ponzi scheme.
It's a fucking
to bring money into the government.
Yeah, but
it's not to the government, though, is it? It's not to the government. It's to the IPCC.
Eventually, they're going to get to a point. Let's look at the argument. Yeah, about
It's the government that's paying out money to the IPCC.
Right. Let's say they managed to get half this country on electric cars in next next 8 years, yeah? In next 8 years, they get half of this country on electric cars.
Yeah, well, if that happened, we wouldn't be speaking, you know? There would be no electricity for houses.
Exactly. That is the point. So the government already know this.
Of course they do.
So why are they pushing electric cars?
Because they want nobody to have transport.
Exactly. So but the point of the matter is, let's be honest, nobody will have transport because let's face it, the systems that we've got in this country is so dilapidated that it's a waste of time. I mean,
sorry, mate. Hang on, you're wrong there, though. He said nobody will have transport. No, the 1% will have transport. The fucking 99%, which is all us lot, we won't have the transport, you mean?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what they're trying to get through. They don't want us to be able to move. They want us to be able to be fucking stuck.
That's not practical for the future, though.
Well, it is.
What future?
What, is everyone going to be going around in fucking taxis? I doubt it.
No.
We're going to get to the stage where a lot of people are working from home again, eh?
What they want is people, not areas. And the reason why they want to do that is plain and simple. Think about it. One, if you've got, I don't know, we'll say workshop for an argument's sake. Shithole that it is. It's not a massive place, but you've got, we'll say, 1,000 people, just for argument's sake. and there's only 500 jobs. Now, imagine the amount of money that them going to be offering for people to work, because there's going to be 500 unemployed. So you're going to come along and they're going to say, right, well, it's £2 an hour. Well, I'm not working for that. Oh, piss off. You're not getting any benefit because you've turned down a job. Next guy comes along. £2 an hour. Yeah, I'll take it. And that's what they want. They want to keep us down, and they don't want. They've realised by allowing us to get better things and nicer things and owning houses and that, is that we start thinking, we start educating our kids better than we've been educated.
We are the most informed generation has ever been.
The most dangerous as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, to them.
Yeah,
yep.
And that's what they've had enough of. They don't want having.
Put this.
They don't want to police us. They don't want to govern us. They don't want to do anything. They want us all fucking locked away.
Well, put this way: if they put us in poverty, we are going to drag them down with us. We're not just going to allow it to happen. We'll drag them down. We know where they live.
Allegedly.
Well, we can easily find out. Oh, look, there's a big posh house. Bet you any money one lives there.
These people, you know, we see what you're doing, and you're monsters. And we see it. You are fucking monsters. And we ain't going to be dealing with you monsters. I'm going to promise you that. We see what you're doing. We see everything you're doing.
You'll have nothing and be happy.
Unfortunately, that won't work, because these people that have worked their way up and they've got millions of pounds, but to these that are up there in that 1%, millions of pounds is just pocket change to them. They like what they've got. And at the moment, they're blind because they're rich. You know, they've got a few million.
Yeah.
And at the moment, it's only us at the bottom of the scale. But once they've dealt with us and they start working up to them, then they'll start going, hey, hang on a minute here.
Champagne socialists.
This already happened, though.
Yes.
It is the carving out of the middle class to make a bigger divide between those that have not and those that do. It's been going on for at least 40 years.
And if you notice, the rich people are having as much trouble with the Rudy Voller than every other person on the planet. So they've been hoodwinked. So, yeah, these fucking monsters don't give a shit how much money you got. If you're not one of them, they don't want you.
What they're forgetting is they still have to live in this country among us.
Yeah,
well, this is the thing that they're blind to.
A lot of the 1% don't live in this country.
You
know what I mean? They've got their own islands.
Yeah. You think that fucking black rock.
Hang on. That's all
Black Rock.
Yeah, hang on. Can we get back to this 1% thing, right?
Yeah.
In America, how much do you have to earn to be considered a 1%er? Seriously, it's a serious question.
25.
In the Forbes 500 and then some?
No.
No what?
No, you've got to be in the 1% of the wage earning bracket. So it doesn't. The billionaires are already up there. So you're then talking about affecting people that are earning 350 grand, 250 grand, 150 grand. You're talking about affecting those sort of people as a 1%ers.
Well, I mean,
just, you know, hang on. Yeah, well, yeah, go on, mate.
Well, I wouldn't put them in the 1%ers.
Well, they are, though. They are the 1%ers.
No, they're the 1%ers in the realms of earning 250,000 and stuff like that. Yeah. Right? They're in the 1%ers of the slave fucking, you know,
Yeah.
percentage.
And empires.
But you've got the 1% that's the ones that aren't in the slave fucking thingy. They don't have to do a fucking thing. Ever.
Okay, let me rephrase. If you look at take America, the
I know what you're on about.
yeah, the Democrats saying that the 1%ers need to pay more. Then you're talking about people that are earning under. You know, they're not billionaires, they're not millionaires. They're earning 250, 350 grand a year, supporting 4 kids and 2 cars and trying to eke fucking living.
And now they're going to be wasted, and they don't realise it yet.
Yeah,
It's
indeed.
amazing.
Yeah,
Wakey, wakey. Ding, 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 ding.
That Jewish guy, what's his name?
Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro. If he did a video explaining the 1%ers, and it's quite shocking to realise that the 1%ers aren't that big. That you can't. I mean, when you hear them say, "Right, we're going to tax the 1%ers," yeah, but you're not going to get that much from the 1%ers because they're not that many of the 1%ers.
And so therefore, you're looking at
About 1 in 100.
Yeah.
How about we just fucking force the government to cut their fucking spending so they wouldn't have to tax us so much? I mean, just look how much we put into foreign aid. Fucking useless.
Look how much we put into the Ukraine. I mean, they ain't gonna shit about the Ukraine for the last fuck knows how long, but now all of a sudden we bumped in fucking millions.
Yeah, we're not exactly going to get back, are we?
Oh.
Since the Javelin missiles going up for 30 grand a pop.
Fucking
What do you
hell.
think?
You're saving your pennies, are you?
You keep hearing them on about, well, we owe 2.6 trillion, but we're owed 9 trillion. You know what I mean? So it's how they work the stuff out. You know, they're borrowing money to give it away, and we're having to pay for the money they're borrowing to loan to some other country.
Yeah. China.
That reminds me.
We borrow money. Borrow money to China. We give it to the United States. We give it to China. We give it to someone else. It's just fucking throwing money around everywhere.
Fucking that reminds me. Fucking, you know, the 1%ers or whatever, the people that own the fucking slaves, right?
Yeah.
And made money off the
empires.
slaves and fucking done well off the slaves, didn't pay for the slaves. The slaves
we did.
Paid for the slaves.
Yeah, us the scum paid for it.
You know what I mean? The banks.
All the slaves we had.
The banks screwed us over. They needed a bailout. So we bailed them out. We didn't see any fucking money come back. In fact, what happened? We got screwed over again.
Yeah.
Can we see a fucking pattern appearing or what?
Well, you'll think about it. And I think this is personally true. I think the banks are in trouble again. I do, honest. And in a few years' time, they're going to be sticking the hand out for money again. But this time, the government should say, yeah, we'll give you money on this. Once you get back into thing, we want half of your profits because we're taking half of your debt. So we want half the profits. And no more of this selling it off cheap to fucking buddies, because if that happens, you want to be arrested for fraud.
They've done that and worse already.
Hancock's still there. He hasn't been done for fraud.
Hancock, that's another name that's popped up. I thought after the old age pensioners and the care homes, he'd have been working somewhere in fucking Jamaica or somewhere.
But like, yeah, it's time. Matter of fact, I think it's time we called banks in and said, yeah, we want some of this money back, please.
Oh, it would be fucking nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But nobody ever does.
No. And that's what gets me. And then now the banks are loaning the government money. How'd you work that one out? How can the bank that owes us money be loaning money to the government?
Thomas Jefferson said when democracy will go is when the banks and the corporations will have all the money and all the power. And he's dead fucking right.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, when that point comes, then
Yeah, good luck to them, because we'll go nuts. The population of the world will go nuts.
Well, just look at Facebook. They try to bring out their own cryptocurrency.
Oh, dear.
Anything you can switch off, I'm not interested in. Batteries. When I was young, I thought everything, batteries not included. Batteries, and I thought the day will end when we don't need batteries and solar stuff come out. And look where we're heading now. Back to fucking batteries. You're having a fucking giraffe.
Yeah. That's, we won, sorry. Midazolam.
Iwa.
Yeah, Midazolam deaths. Yeah. Fucking... I know that fucking name of that drug quite well. Because that's what they fucking pumped my mother with. Fucking... Yeah, and I didn't know what the score was with it. But I soon found out. And yeah,
is that it?
bunch of cunts.
That's fucking, yeah. And, well, you saw it.
I've seen it firsthand. I've seen that death box get fucking connected to me
Didn't
mum.
wanna, yeah.
You know what I mean? And watch what happened.
The fucking bastards.
You know what I mean? It's a fucking...
Absolute bastards.
Just
they named the flu and did everything to everybody. And when they all wake up and finally find this out, these fuckers are for the high jump. No wonder Trump brought back the fucking firing squads.
They won't though, because by time people in this country and all other countries wake up, these fuckers will have that much security and the power to. The minute you say something, you're dead. They'll take you out back and shoot you. You know.
Allegedly.
Oh yeah. We all know that. Fucking hell. You're alive.
It'll be an allegedly because it'll be suicide from 2 shots in the back of the head.
Yeah. Just to make sure for yourself.
Yeah.
It's just... I can't believe the state that the world has got itself into.
Unbelievable. A completely mad world.
Morality seems to have just disappeared.
Degeneracy.
I mean, you see some absolutely mind-blowing shite in the headlines, right? But the thing is, you don't know whether you believe it or not, but the chances are it is actually real.
They're all on video doing it. They're all literally on video doing it. You're like, yeah, well, I'm sorry, I never thought I'd be living on a planet with fucking idiots like these cunts.
It's like that headline, fucking Chinese submarine spotted in the ocean. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's where they were hiding them. They were hiding the submarines under the water, apparently. Fuckers, crafty
Cunning it.
Amazing.
Listen, China, if you're going to start all this shit, we'll let the fucking Japs back at you. No offense.
But like, who thought? I mean, you think a few years back, and it is only a few years back, what you call 20 years back. If you was arrested, yeah, and you turn around and said, you've got to call me by my pronouns, what do you think will happen to you? You'd have had a doctor, they'd have got a doctor come in, and you'd have pronouns, and they'd say, yeah, he needs to be sacked.
Yeah, my mum used to say you're going to be dragged away by men in white coats.
All right. So what's changed? What has happened? I mean, I can't remember what it was, but that film, thing you put on overnight, Free.
What is
a woman?
Matt Walsh.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And the people and these are supposed to be qualified people. that
threatens.
Yeah, I mean, that was the most disturbing part about it. You got people pretending to be, or well, not pretending to be, they actually somehow become fucking doctors and psychologists, and they're there going, yes, well, I don't think you should use the word truth because it's
Through
fucking
word
something
verbiage.
or other. It's like, the fuck?
Yeah,
Right.
through word verbiage. They scoot around, make up shit, and then they're all professors at making up the shit that they made up.
Right.
And that's in the old days in school. Shut the fuck up, and they used to shut up. Again, we let them out of Pandora's box, and fuck, it's going to be hell getting them back in.
Well, like I say, we sat there and we were watching it, and it was like, I mean, that woman like with blue hair, and she was one for kids. She was psychologist for kids, and it's like, hang on a minute here.
The drug loophole on it.
Like, it was like, you've got to be kidding me. You know, these kids don't know whether they want a banana sandwich or a crisp sandwich. You know what I mean? But yeah.
I'll have a crisp.
And they're chemically castrating them.
Yeah.
They use the same drug that chemically castrates prisoners and offenders.
Yeah.
They're putting kids on that. Beta blockers, you know what I mean? I mean, thingy blockers, hormone blockers. What is that going to do to a fucking kid?
Well, according to that woman that was saying in that documentary, she says that the kids, after 10 years of being on these things, there's ties to cancer.
Yeah.
So, you know.
They're killing kids.
Yeah, we need to get rid of these monsters. It's finally someone needs to sit and say, no. We've had enough of this bullshit now.
Yeah, but it's a cash cow. Yeah, the problem is, right, it's a cash cow. I mean, for each one of these kids that turned, didn't they say it was like £1.5 million that these people make?
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. And it's not just that. You think about it, yeah. I mean, it was like with pandemic, right? They gave these drug companies a blank thing to test people and put this. I mean, who knows what's in them drugs? Do you know? Do the people that actually had these drugs know? No. And they proved the point when they went round to these chemists and asked for what was in the drugs, and the leaflet they got had nothing on it.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, the government gave a green light for these drug companies to put anything they wanted in it and allow it to be given to anybody. Now, you think about that. Our governments did this, and nobody's been held responsible. How much did that family of that bloke that died get? 100,000.
120 grand. That's the limit on it, apparently.
Yeah, that's what they pay for fucking up with the vaccine.
Yeah, and nobody will get prison time for it either, will they?
Exactly.
Which, that would be a good way of combating it.
But you think about it, yeah. For the 4 vaccines at the moment, aren't they? They've had the 4th vaccine.
God knows. Fuck me.
Right, so they're up to vaccine number 4. Now, the point of the matter is, who knows what's in any of them?
And it doesn't even do the original job it was meant to do on the fucking tin. Never doesn't do anything. You're just sticking fucking that in you, whatever that is, for no reason whatsoever. Not one reason.
Yeah, and why are the boosters always Pfizer? I mean, if you had one of the other ones like AstraZeneca, how is Pfizer a booster to AstraZeneca?
Well, shouldn't follow the science. I mean, the money. I mean, scientific money. Don't matter. You're asking too many questions of the wrong type. What you want to be asking is how many times can I have the booster, please?
Yeah, and 0 to 5-year-olds they're going to allow in America, and I bet you they'll try it here. Well, if they try it here, you need to run these vaccination centres that go to your schools, go to your local villages, and you need to run them out of fucking town. Run them out of Dodge City. Run them out.
Yeah,
If they want to
don't,
vaccinate your kids, run them out of fucking town.
yeah, don't question its validity, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but point is, I say this, and it's law. If they're going to give you something, you have the right to know what's in whatever they're going to give you. Don't matter whether it's under these new rules or whatever. You still have that right to know what's in it. I mean, I might as well go outside and get some antifreeze and put that in and say to anybody, look, I've got a cure here under this mandate. I can get you. Do you want it?
Yeah, and you could be a vegetarian.
They'll not tell you under. Oh well, that'll be copyright.
Well, you've got to tell us what's in it. Well, no, you've had 4 up to yet. Nobody knows what's in it.
Or what it's for.
Hmm.
It's a mystery to the fucking lot of us. We all just watch you lot do it. And you did it quite. It was like, hi ho, and off you cooking coming, your little fucking conveyor. Here's me arm. Here's me arm. Oh, I want to go on holiday. Oh, yeah, I want to go on holiday. Oh, I want to get out the house. Fucking wankers.
Long
Absolute
pig.
cunts.
What's Pfizer's
Brain shut
pronouns?
down for it, didn't it? It was holiday and brain went and shut down. Oh, my holiday.
Yeah. What are they putting in you? Oh, well, it's safe. Well, they told us it was safe. Oh, right. Okay.
When all the rats stopped dying, they told us it was safe. Yeah.
Yeah, every single animal that went through those fucking things died. Everything.
And then they had to skew the numbers by having more girls in the testing thing than there was lads. I mean, I thought it was meant to be like 50-50, up and down the age range, to get good data. Surely that would be the best way.
Actually,
Yeah.
Girls are
It was
more
all
susceptible
mobility.
to programming, so
It was all mobility they used. They used the flu, which disappeared. Everybody, it was the flu. It was a strain of flu. That's all it was, and it wasn't a very fucking, crap one.
I've had it twice.
Only for over 82-year-olds, but you keep them away from flus anyway. That was what we do in, life and memorial.
Yeah. But now, when winter comes this year, don't forget that in October, gas and electric's going up again, but it's okay because the elderly have had the vaccine, so they'll be
but
safe.
they're all getting colds now. They're all getting colds now. Middle of fucking summer, they're all getting colds. Where's your immune system? That's what I'd ask you, doctor. How's my immune system? And I've tested if you've gone through the Rudy Voller.
But
The German
it's
proof.
okay now to let big companies put gas and electric up at whatever percentage they want because the government just gave them the green light now.
Yeah, and it's not just them. It's everybody. Everybody is given a license to fuck everybody else. Everything's gone up. Everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I don't know whether that's actually true or
Fucking
not.
dog there's the fucking food.
but
well, the price of our currencies went down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you think about they're saying like, we haven't got enough drivers. Yeah, you have. You're just messing them about.
Yeah.
DVLA, if the government really wants to sort the supply chain out, what it would do is set a DVLA. You've got a month to sort this out. Otherwise, we're taking your license off to do the licenses and logbooks and that. I bet they'd be pretty quick at getting that 400,000 amount of drivers that are sat waiting through medical things sorted.
Yeah.
And the I think it's about 100 to 200,000 of drivers just waiting to have the license renewed. Hey,
Absolutely.
what do you say?
Graceful. And it's affecting, personally, it's ridiculous. It's disgraceful. It's disgusting.
Well, it all happens in Swansea, doesn't it?
Right?
Yeah. It's them Welsh, man.
People
Yeah, gotta blame Welsh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to blame Welsh because let's face it.
Fucking Drakeford.
Yes, what a moron.
Man.
Fuck would I love to kick that into touch.
Yeah, but I'm
Well,
going.
Drakeford hates Brexit, so the slower he can slow down the forms for the DVLA, it goes in his favour.
Heard his son's a bit of a tad.
56% of the Welsh voted to leave. So the bigger percentage of people here voted to leave than in the rest of the country.
And they're getting it the worst. Well, after Scotland's probably, but yeah. It's just socialism. Absolute fucking socialism. They're trying to bring it in. Well, fuck off. No offence.
So is that why you moved to Wales, Carl?
No. I moved to Wales because our lass is the breadwinner, believe it or not. Yes, my wife.
No, it's not.
More money than me.
No, it's not. You seen that meme about the sheep brothel and you thought, yes, I'll move close to Wales.
Cheap lamb.
Yeah, I mean.
Bought you Wellies with extra length.
No, I didn't buy Wellies. I bought waders. You seen fucking fields round here?
Ah, you're going past sheep and after the deer, are you? Longer legs. Private
it is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's a lovely place to live. Apart from politicians, they're a bunch of cunts, and it needs sorting because guess who rules Wales? Labour. And if this ever gets out to Drakeford, I want my money back. You robbing tow rag. 160 million.
Bastard.
And you still haven't found a route round tunnels here. 160 million, I ain't even laid a spot of tarmac, you useless fucking cunt.
Communist bastard.
Easy. Fucking hell.
Well, go on for what they fucking are. They're disgraceful, fucking morally bankrupt, no moral compass. Fucking subhuman bastards.
160 million, can you imagine what I could have done with 160 million? Go on back. We could have
paid for some
apartments made with floors. You know what I mean? With posh floors and that, overlooking the harbour in whatever country we wanted. $160 million, and they still haven't even got a route. And it's
We're
all
being led by donkeys.
Right. No, you're not allowed to mention that. You're not allowed to mention that when they stood on them steps. Otherwise, you get escorted away.
Surprising, really.
Mm.
I should invite him to Chester, really, because apparently you can still, on a Sunday morning, shoot someone with a bow and arrow inside the city.
Yeah. Apparently it's legal, yeah.
No, if you watch Black Belt Barrister, you know that's not legal.
Oh, well, no. Bollocks.
So, see,
is he paying for that hard? Reza?
He could be wrong, you know.
Yeah, but is he paying for ad? You've just fucking promoted him. How much are we getting for that?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, that'll... Yeah, no, I won't get anything.
It's right, we're going to link in on his channel later.
Fucking better, right?
I wouldn't bother.
These lads no good criminal lawyers.
He's a bloody clickbaiter. I don't like his video titles.
Clickbaiter, and he's an Amber Heard fucking fanboy.
Oh dear.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No.
Yes, he is. He was fucking touting to get a fucking justice system brought back up from the English shit. It's like, well, fuck, that shit's over now. Stop fucking bringing it up.
Yeah, no, he wants Johnny to appeal the UK decision.
It's not bother now. It's done. Why bring it up? He's won.
Yeah, but he only won over there. He was still done here.
Yeah, but then he'll have to go through all the fucking dipshits that are in this justice system over here, and that'll just bring it all fucking back up. And come on, let's be realistic. The dipshits in our justice system are fucking everything up over here for us.
Well, we're just trying to stop flights and deportations, it seems.
Yeah, but
illegal fighting fit man.
It won't have to bring it all back up because some of the stuff that she said in the Americans thing was proved to be lies, and she used the same shit over here. So all he's got to do is prove
Yeah,
that.
that's placing the same level of trust in decent fucking lawyers over there, which isn't the case over here.
You could reopen the case here because we don't have double jeopardy.
Well, the case here wasn't against her; it was against the son.
Thing is, though, right?
The libel case here, the defamation case here was against the Sun newspaper. It wasn't against Amber Heard.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is, it is fucking. It's
Another communist rag.
the whole thing's been done and dusted to do with Empire, right? And people are still fucking putting in the titles, you know, Amber Heard, fucking Johnny Depp, and everything else. And it is to get the views and everything.
Yeah, and it is just boring now.
I used to remember the joke, what would you do if a bird shit on your windscreen? I'd chuck her. She shot in the fucking bed.
Oh, exactly. It's getting, yeah. That's why do you think their name's Amber Turd? You know what I mean?
Shut in the bed.
Isn't Drakeford's son doing time for
What's that?
Yes.
offences?
I heard he was a bit of a cad.
He's doing time for being a child molester.
Oh, wow.
And
Wow.
Drakeford stood by his son.
Well, you got to learn from the abuse from somewhere.
Yeah, who taught him this?
Allegedly.
Right, so that's we still live.
Well, it was
Damn good-
10 minutes.
damn good
Still got lots to
question.
get through.
Good question.
Just wondering.
That's question of the night.
But it's not alleged, is it? He's actually in prison for it.
Right.
Well, there you go. Isn't that lovely? Hey, fucking, oh dear me.
Yeah, he stood by
Yeah, led by
for what he
fucking
did.
good.
And personally, I think it's disgusting and he should resign and put somebody in that's decent. Man, then again, no, it's still Labour. So
There's no fucking ones. Don't give fucking Labour. There's just nobody you can vote for that'll look after the British people at all. There's nobody. They're all against us. I've never known a government that rules you by fear and screwing you every penny you've got.
Yeah, but every government uses fear. When can you remember, right, there not being a threat? I can't. Ever since I can remember, there's always been a threat. And T, you can't. Oh no.
Well, yeah, there was the odd IRA. There was the odd IRA bomb, but you know.
Right, so you had the threat from the IRA.
Permanent red alert.
You
And I weren't getting fucked from multi angles.
You had the threat of fucking Russia. Now you had the threat of the IRA. Then you have the threat of ETA. The threat of fucking Islam. The threat of China. The threat of fucking Korea.
Hey, some threats are fucking real.
You know what I mean?
The threat of the far right.
You got all the. I can't remember a time when there hasn't been some sort of threat.
Yeah, because they stirred it up. We look back now on historical events, and we can look at it now and think that could be a fucking false flag brought on. But and then if you looked into these things, you just realise that you literally are being ruled by the bloke sitting there with a stroking a white fucking cat.
Fear makes money. I'll tell you what else makes a lot of money. War. War makes a hell of a lot of money.
Lots. Oh yeah,
It's the books.
Yeah, tin food.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, are we spent?
Yeah. So don't forget to advertise what we're talking about next week, so we don't forget.
Yeah. Cosplay. No. Yeah.
Comic-Con.
Comic
And there's
Con.
a bonus to next week's show. The guys on camera are going to be displaying their Comic-Con outfits.
All backgrounds.
Come join in the fun. Come dressed appropriately or inappropriately, as the case may be.
Yeah, and for the first
I don't
time
even know
ever,
on the onesie.
Reza will be on camera hosting the show.
I have a
That's
sick
just
note.
scary.
Yeah. Fucking, that was the buzz. Back to you. Hey. Oh,
Put that wooden spoon down.
right then, peeps. Had fun. Thanks everybody for watching, stopping by, and
Thank you, Paul.
interacting.
Don't forget you can join us on Discord if you.
Sorry, mate. The link, I'll bang it into the chat just now. Just before we go. Copy. Paste. Hit us up in Discord. We'll drop in there just after. Cheers for reminding me, But yeah. Right then. Say bye-bye, peeps.
Bye, peeps.
Peeps.
Bye.
Goodbye.